Hi guys, welcome back to the Citizen channel. Just a quick one, this one today, guys. We're going to have a look at Rodolfo. Borrell. Yeah, I had no plans to do this, but seeing he's now the guy in charge at Manchester City while we have a COVID problem, I'm certain other gentlemen will be very happy about that, won't they, in the media and other clubs, etc. So we're going to have a quick look at Rodolfo Borrell very, very briefly today, just to let you know what he's about and where he's been, and we won't know where he's going to, but hopefully he'll be around for a while anyway, as long as Pep's with us. Please, I do monetize the channel now, so you can watch any of the ads or follow any links, etc. It'll greatly help the channel going forward, and that'd be much appreciated. And please, thumbs up are always much, very, 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 very welcome, of course. Yeah, Pep and Lilo are both off, aren't they? I'd imagine Lilo would have been the guy to sort of take over, but obviously he's having to isolate as well, isn't he? Hopefully they're not. All the staff at City are okay. Hopefully it's not, none of them have actually come down with it. It's just for a sort of safety measure that they're doing this, just for health reasons, etc. And hopefully they're all okay and they'll come back fine. So I had a quick look at the career path, obviously, from very hard to find out what he was doing when he was a younger man, obviously, but we found out what he was doing when he was a little bit older. And of course, he will be in charge against Swindon on Friday evening in the FA Cup. And he was born in Barcelona at the end of January 1971, and his later career, he was a youth coach at Barcelona themselves, where he coached some of the world's finest emerging talent, of course. I mean, in those days, obviously, Barcelona were quite good, weren't they? Perhaps not so much now. Their renowned La Masia Academy. In fact, Borrell still possesses one of the most successful records in the history of youth football coaching at FC Barcelona, so that's not to be shirked at, is it? He worked between 1995 and 2008, where he formed part of the team. Other players he's developed included sort of, I think I know these guys: Leo Messi, someone like him, Gerard Piqué, Fabregas, yeah, I think I've heard of him. In July 2009, yeah, Liverpool came calling. He agreed a deal to bring his talent, if you like, into Liverpool. And there's a guy called Pep Segura who also went with him as well from Barcelona. That was July 2009. And basically, Liverpool's academy had been struggling. I think they brought Gerrard through, but they were a bit lacking on bringing players through. Yeah, it sounds a little bit familiar to ours, doesn't it, really? But they were struggling, so they thought this Rodolfo Borrell guy was actually coming in and improve the club's academy that had been lagging for a few years. And they were probably right, yeah. After 2 successful seasons as head coach of the under-18s, Rodolfo became Liverpool's reserve team head coach in 2011, May 2011. He did say at the time, "It's a great honour for me. The club have shown they have great confidence in my ability, and I am happy. It is a job that means my name will sit forever alongside the likes of Bob Paisley, Joe Fagan, Roy Evans, Phil Thompson, and Sammy Lee." Well, yeah, perhaps the last couple of those not as well known to me as the earlier ones. Well, there you go. He's high ranked. He's doing very well there, guys, isn't he? After 2 years as head coach of Liverpool's under-18s and an 18-month stint in charge of the reserves, he then became head of the academy coaching at Liverpool itself. And of course, the academy went on to produce many, many talents, including, of course, such players. Another player we know very, very well, Raheem Sterling. Yes, and City, as Liverpool came calling to Barcelona, City came calling to Liverpool in March 2014. And this was 2 years before Pep arrived, don't forget. But I'm sure there was no doubt that Rodolfo was actually given access to the overall master plan. And I'm fairly sure, even at that stage, he knew that the plan was to bring Pep to City. I'm sure that had a big part in him moving over to City from Liverpool, and he was made head of academy coaching in July 2014. He was then, obviously, in July 2016, with the arrival of Pep, appointed as Manchester City's global technical director. He was then appointed first team coach, of course, after that to Pep Guardiola. Yeah, he's without doubt. I mean, while other people have come and gone, like Arteta, etc., he still remains one of Pep's trusted lieutenants, although we don't know a lot about him. I'm familiar with his face and looking at him at the games, etc., but I didn't really know that much about him, so it was nice for me to just go and have a quick look. And there are a few youngsters in this squad, of course, so to play Swindon. So he appears the ideal guy to probably keep a watching eye on them. Of course, Pep's going to pick the team. He's not banned from anything, so I'm sure he will be in contact in some way to the bench during this game. And of course, Pep will be picking the starting 11. And as I say, I assume Borrell is linked very closely with Pep anyway, as will be in regular contact. And I think Borrell is a solid bloke to have in temporary charge. I mean, I'm not too sure if Borrell wasn't there who the next in line would be. I mean, you'd probably get down to the guy who does the kits in the changing room. I'm not too sure. But yeah, but Borrell seems a safe pair of hands to me. He seems okay. So yeah, there's 14 backroom staff and 7 first-team players out through COVID as at the time I'm recording this. So yeah, as I think as mentioned earlier, let's hope certain gentleman called Klopp is happy now that this has happened. Obviously, we had some wonder drug, didn't we? But obviously, it's failed us, unfortunately. But yeah, interesting. Be interesting to see how we go on at Swindon with Mr. Borrell in charge. But we enjoyed that, guys. Just a little bit of information, say not too much, just so you know a little bit more about him, and I know a little bit more about him. And yeah, onwards and upwards, and let's beat Swindon, whether Pep's on the bench or not. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. What are we going to do rest of the day? Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. To meet here again on the Citizens channel. I only ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.